welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and coming on back. First, let me thank all of my new subscribers. Your support means everything to me, and I want to thank you so much for that. If you want to join the Time with April family, well then go ahead and hit that subscriber button, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. Click them on, and that's just going to notify you every time I upload a video. So now that we're in the middle of grilling season, I'm going to show you how I make some chicken kebabs with a Mediterranean twist along with the Tzatziki sauce. And if you want to see how it all turned out, then just keep watching. Okay, so what I did is I cut and cubed 3 skinless chicken breasts. And I'm going to cut up these 2 large red bell peppers, and I'm going to quarter a large red onion. I'm going to cut and slice into rounds 3 medium-sized zucchinis. I'm going to make a delicious marinade for the chicken, so I'm going to need 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, a half a teaspoon of dried basil, a half a teaspoon of dried thyme, and a half a teaspoon of ground coriander. I'm also going to add 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar, and 1/4 of a cup of some really good olive oil. And I'm also going to chop up these 3 garlic cloves, and I'm also going to use sea salt and black pepper. And lastly, just to make sure that the kebab spears don't burn while I grill them, I'm going to soak them in water. So I'm going to make the marinade first. So in a medium bowl, I'm going to add the olive oil, and now I'm going to add the 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Time to add the red wine vinegar, the dried oregano, the basil, the dried thyme, and the dried coriander. And of course the sea salt and the black pepper. And now I'm just going to grab a whisk and just make sure that everything is mixed up really well. Now that my marinade is ready to go, I'm going to take a Ziploc bag and I'm just going to add all the chicken into the bag. I'm ready to pour that delicious marinade all over this chicken, and I'm making sure that I add every last drop. Now at the end, I'm going to make sure that I add all that chopped garlic. I love garlic. So I'm going to take the bag and make sure that the chicken and the marinade is tossed really well together. I just want to make sure that the chicken is heavily coated with that yummy marinade. So I'm going to go ahead and let the chicken marinate in the refrigerator for 2 hours, and while it's marinating, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the tzatziki sauce. I'm going to use some plain Greek yogurt. I'm going to use 1 Persian cucumber. I'm going to chop 1 garlic clove. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of some fresh lemon juice and some sea salt. And I'm going to add in some fresh parsley and some fresh dill. So I'm going to get started cutting up this cucumber, and I love these cucumbers because the skin is so thin you don't have to worry about peeling it. So I'm going to go ahead and chop that, and I'm going to add it into a colander. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some sea salt, and the sea salt is just going to drain the extra liquid from the cucumber. And I'm just going to mix it up with my fingers, and I'm just going to let it sit for about 30 minutes. Now after 30 minutes, I've already rinsed my cucumbers underwater because I just wanted to get rid of all that salt. I laid it on some paper towels, and now I'm just going to take my hands and just squeeze all that extra water out the cucumber. So I'm done with my cucumbers, and I'm just going to add it to a blender. If you have a food processor, go ahead and use that, and I'm just going to pulse it down until it breaks down to little pieces. Now in a separate bowl, I'm going to add about a cup of Greek yogurt. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the chopped cucumbers. I'm going to go ahead and add the chopped 1 garlic clove, a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. I went ahead and chopped some fresh parsley, and I'm going to add in some fresh dill. And I'm just going to season it with some sea salt and some black pepper. And I'm just going to mix it up really quick and let it sit in the refrigerator for a little bit until I'm ready to eat it with my kebabs. Okay, so now I'm ready to slice up my bell peppers, and I'm going to cut them into medium-sized cubes. So now it's time for the zucchini, and I'm going to cut these into medium-sized rounds. I'm going to go ahead and quarter my red onion, and when I cut my vegetables, I like to make sure that they're around the same size so that when I cook them, they cook at the same time. So I put all of my vegetables all in one bowl, and I'm going to give it a good drizzle of around 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to season it up with some sea salt and some black pepper. And I'm just going to take my clean hands and just mix up everything just to make sure that everything is coated really well. So finally, I'm ready to make my chicken kebabs, and I just took the bamboo sticks that I soaked earlier in water just so that it doesn't burn when I grill them, and I'm going to begin threading it. So I started out with some red bell peppers, some red onions, I used a couple of zucchinis, I used a couple of chicken cubes, and I just repeated myself over and over again until I'm done. And if you want to make a vegetable kebab, just switch out the chicken and use some mushrooms. Mushrooms are very meaty and your kebabs will turn out just as good and delicious. Wow, look at all of those amazing colors, so beautiful. So now I'm all done, and now I'm ready to take it over to the grill. So today I'm going to be using an indoor grill, but you can obviously use it outside on your outdoor grill, and I'm just going to coat it with some oil just so that the meat doesn't stick. I have my grill heated on medium high, and when I lay my kebab on it, listen to that sizzle. The entire chicken kebabs are going to take between 8 to 10 minutes to cook, and all you want to do is just rotate them every couple of minutes until the chicken and the vegetables are fully cooked. So all of my kebabs are cooked, and look at that, you guys. Look at all that amazing color. I love the char from the grill. That looks absolutely delicious. Eat them when they're nice and hot, and don't forget to dip them in that yummy tzatziki sauce that I made earlier. And that is it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share this video with family or friends or anybody that you may think may love this recipe. And if you give this recipe a try, please let me know in the comment section down below and let me know what you think. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe by clicking that button down below, and make sure you click on those notifications just so you know every time I upload a video. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see on the screen. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye bye.